Hey everyone, Jody here. I am creating this video to give you a brief walkthrough over what you can find on Blackboard, as well as show you how to navigate throughout the modules over the next 16 weeks. So let me switch here into student mode and we'll get started. So first things first. When you log into our course, you're going to be taken to the announcements page. That is our landing page for our course. Anything I need to get to you guys as far as course announcements or changes or whatnot will be posted here. You can see I already have a welcome announcement posted here for you to read that explains what you can find in every module, as well as some other helpful tips. So be sure to read all of this. Next, I want to show you this little button here. This is the Start Here button that's going to take you to the syllabus, as well as the course schedule and course policies and campus policies. That pops up is the syllabus for the class. These are all available to download in PDF documents just by clicking on these hyperlinks here. But you can also read them online if you prefer not to waste the paper and print them out. Here is the course schedule. You can also print this off. I recommend that you do print that off and have it handy for you so you can stay on task throughout this semester. But everything we will be doing is posted here. If there are any changes that need to be made, I will let you all know through the announcements and through your PNC email. Course and campus policies can be found here. You should be familiar with these because you will all be expected to adhere to them. Alright, so let's go on to the most important part here, the learning modules. This is the learning modules landing page. Everything that we will be doing throughout the next 16 weeks is posted and available to you. Our course is set up to be asynchronous, which means that you are able to work at your own pace and complete items when you're able to do so. However, keep in mind that there are set due dates for everything, and a lot of the components of the course are time sensitive, so that means you need to go back and, for example, post in the discussion board to dialogue with your classmates if you've completed them early. But you can see we have 9 modules for this semester. Everything is included in them in these areas here. But let's go back up to the first one and I'm going to walk you through it. So here's the first module. This is just an overview of everything that is included in it. The dates are up here at the top. A brief explanation of what we're going to be doing in this module, any assignments that you're going to be held accountable for, as well as due dates. To get into the actual module, you'll need to click on the hyperlink at the top, right here. And it will take you into all of the components for Module 1. You have a table of contents in here that shows everything that you will be going through in each individual module. You can click on any one to jump around in if you don't want to go in order, although you really should go in order, but I didn't lock that feature down. So here is a module overview. I give you the module objectives here, any deliverables that are due. These are hyperlinked to each discussion post, and then the quiz here. I give any helpful tips down in this area, and then again due dates. So to navigate through each module, you will use this arrow up here right next to the page indicator, and it will take you through each individual part of the module. Here is the PowerPoint and my notes. This is a downloadable file that you can print out or just keep on your computer, but this is the lesson. This is where all of the material is going to come from. So you just click on this link here and it will download the PowerPoint. When you're done with that, you can just click the arrow to go on to the next portion. This is your first discussion post. You can access discussion posts several ways, by clicking here or by going over here in the left-hand toolbar. We'll click this to go to the discussion post and it will take you directly to the link or the thread that you need to be posting on for that module. So here is my initial post, which I see I need to go back and fix the author. I'm not really sure why that is posted as anonymous, but that's great. But you will be completing something similar to this just so we can all get to know you and get a sense of camaraderie going on here. To reply to someone on their specific post, just hit that button and a text editor will pop up and you can add everything in down here. So if you decide that you don't want to post a comment on someone's specific post, just go ahead and hit cancel. You can also save your draft and come back to it later if you need to take a break. So I'm just going to cancel out of that. Now to the collection of threads, you'll just go back up here, click on this area, and then you can see everyone who has posted here. I would like for you all to create your own threads. That way it's easier to keep track of who's posting what, and then that's easier to grade. But to create your own thread, you just right here, create, take you to the text editor. This also gives you the forum description again, just in case you need to be reminded of what you're to be talking about in your post, as well as gives you due dates. Put your title here, add your message content there. If you would like to attach any files, you do so in this area right here. And then when you are finished, you hit the blue submit button. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cancel out of this, and we'll move on. So to get back to your place in the learning module, you'll click over here in the toolbar back on learning modules. Go back into module 1. And since you've already completed your self-introduction, you'll go on to module 1, an introduction to interviewing. This is your discussion thread that will be asking you to discuss course content or chapter content. So again, if you click this button here, it will take you to the discussions area and you can make your post. So let's just assume that you've completed that. Now we're going to go on to the next component of the module. This is your first learning opportunity. It's your video resume. Any assignments are going to come up and be shown like this. All of them also have a PDF file for you to download that have the course, or I'm sorry, the learning opportunity information in them. So you can see I just downloaded that and popped it up. All learning opportunities will have the learning objectives on them, as well as brief explanations, tips for creating a successful deliverable, and then how I will be providing feedback and grades. So this also gives you the information of when your learning opportunity is due. This one, your video resume, is due in Module 3, so there is a drop box, which I'll show you here in a few minutes, in Module 3. It is not going to be located in Module 1. Gives you the due date and time. All of your deliverables will be due by 11 p.m. because Blackboard is situated on the West Lafayette campus and they are on Eastern Daylight Time. And that just keeps things in line. Alright, so you've read your assignment, you know what to do, you've downloaded the document to keep on hand. Let's move on. Each module is going to have a quiz over the chapter content. This module only has one quiz because it's only covered one chapter. It will launch here. You click that. Anyway, that will take you to the McGraw-Hill Course Connect, where you'll be taking all of your quizzes and doing Learn Smart activities. It needs to be finalized and set up in Blackboard, which I will be doing here. So you've completed your quiz, done well. Let's go on to the last component. This here is just a extra resource for you to get your brain thinking about what you can include in your video resume. It is not a required component of the module, so you don't have to look at this if you don't want to. However, you should, because it provides some good information, but again, it's available in a PDF file for you to download. Now, as you can see, there's no forward arrow. That means you've reached the end of this module and you're able to go on to the next module. Let's go back to the learning module section so I can show you the drop box. We're going to go on down to Module 3, which is right here. And then down here you'll see the link for the video resume. You can just click on that and it will take you to that learning opportunities drop box. Again, due date, how much it is worth, the rubric for what you'll be graded on. So it's a good idea for you to come in here and look at this, know exactly what you are expected to do. Again, the assignment is posted here for you. And then you will attach your file. In this case, it will be a video file. Or if you have uploaded your video to YouTube, you can put your link in this box here. And then you'll submit it. You'll do the same thing for every assignment you have in this course. The drop boxes will be in the appropriate modules for their due dates, so be sure to pay close attention to that. Okay, so that was a step-by-step process of walking through the modules and completing your learning opportunities. Let me know if you have any questions specific to any of that or if you just need some more help. Now we're back here on the Learning Modules landing page. I'm going to show you the discussions post. Landing page. Alright, so this is the discussion board landing page. It shows you every single discussion post that you need to participate in throughout the class, as well as their prompts and their due dates. You can go through and complete these early if you so choose. However, remember that you do need to dialogue with your classmates, so during the week that that topic is due, be sure to go back and do your peer responses. Down at the bottom is a final thoughts and course reflection thread. This is not required. However, it would be much appreciated if at the end of the course you take the time to share your thoughts of the course, what did work, what didn't work, or any suggestions that you might have. This up here is the class cafeteria thread. That is where you can post threads for questions, share any information that you might find that you think your classmates might benefit from. Just kind of think of it as a virtual lounge for you. You can post non-topic or course content related items. However, just please keep them appropriate for school. This link will take you directly to the class cafeteria thread. Use this if you have general questions, because most of the time if you have a question, generally your classmates might have the same question. So I would prefer to answer questions here rather than email. However, I am always available to answer your questions through email if you're not comfortable posting in a public forum. Okay, so moving on. If you need to send an email to me or to your classmates, you can do that through this link here. Brings up a list here. You can send an email to everyone in the course. If you click on this, it will show you that you are sending an email to all of your classmates as well as to me. Your subject, your message goes here. Attach any files and then submit. Now if you want to just send an email to a specific classmate or to myself, you can do that through here. Select users, or directly to me, all instructor users. Same format, you'll go in, select the individual you want to send an email to, and then compose your email and send it. So say you want to send one to Jonathan. You'll select his name, use this arrow to move it over here, and then go down with your email. Alright, moving on. Let's go take a look at the grade book. If you're anything like me, you'll be checking your grades regularly. Everything that we'll be doing throughout the course is listed here. I will, to the best of my ability, get them graded quickly and returned to you. If you have any questions, please email me and let me know. But you will be able to see your individual grades and then your total grade based on everything you have completed. Alright, so if you need any help with Blackboard, there's this link here for student help. You can click on that, and it's going to give you all sorts of helpful resources that might help with your specific problem. We do have some technology requirements in this course that you'll need to be recording your desktop, as well as virtually connecting with a partner at one point, possibly through something like Skype. But if you are unfamiliar with any of that, or you do not know how to use any of it, you can email me and we'll attempt to set up a time to meet, or we'll talk on the phone, or you can go to the IT help desk on campus and they will be more than happy to help you, as well as folks in labs or the library. Alright, let's go back to the very beginning here. See if there's anything else I would like to show you. One thing I would like for you to keep in mind is that though there are due dates, you are welcome to turn in your assignments early. I actually encourage you to be working on them ahead of time. I will get them returned to you with your feedback as they are turned into me. You can go in and access any learning module to obtain any of the learning opportunity guidelines at any time. You can access the drop boxes at any time as well. So this course is going to basically get you up and ready for interviewing. However, it can be so much more than that. But as I've said in my welcome note, you're going to get out of this course what you put into it. Hopefully that's a lot. I hope it will be. I am here for you if you have any questions. My email is bowers28@pnc.edu, and you can email me at any time. It's sent to my phone, so I will get it right away. All right, looking forward to the semester.